What's up YouTube? My name is Arilyn and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all my everyday makeup routine as a substitute teacher. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I did say I was going to deviate from book content. I did say that because this is a books, beauty, and lifestyle channel. So here I am with the beauty content. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. So first things first, the key to any good makeup is good skincare. We all know that. So I like to take this Evian facial spray because I don't wash my face in the mornings, because the morning is when I usually do my makeup. I do not wash my face. I just rinse it with water because I have dry skin. So, and I do like to keep a fan in my makeup bag. This is my makeup bag. This is the Rare Beauty makeup bag. I will link it down below. My partner actually got this for my birthday last year because I had been seeing it all over social media and I was like, I need that bag. It's like the perfect bag, you know? So I just dry my face down for, I don't know, like 10 seconds. Because I like to get it damp, you know, not dry. And then I go in with bio oil. I live by this. I love bio oil so much. I definitely recommend it if you have dry skin like me. But what I like to do is I just little drop hit each. So I focus it on my problem areas and my forehead. So for me, I have hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, so I rub that in there as well as on this side, and whatever's left I just put it across my face. Like I said, I definitely recommend bio oil if you have dry skin and dark spots or stretch marks. I use it all over my body. I love this stuff. You can't see her, but Maple, you can see Maple in the screen. Get down. Okay, next. Oh my god, I forgot to use my toner pads. These are the toner pads that I use. I literally forgot to use them literally just now. Would normally use this after my facial spray. Just right now I didn't use it, but that's what I would normally use. Then I would go in with the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Again, I live by this stuff. Everything here is pretty much a holy grail product. Like, I don't think I'll ever... I did just order a new moisturizer, like a Korean brand moisturizer. But that's just because I wanted to try something new. But I think that CeraVe is my tried and true. Like, nothing can come between me and her. Besides, another tried and true, I just don't have it on me, would be the Course RX Snail Mucin line. My skin loves that stuff. But just every now and then, I like to try and see if I can find a new favorite. And then I will actually let the moisturizer dry down. Like I said, not that long. And then I'm going to go in with Black Girl Sunscreen, SPF 30. This is a moisturizing sunscreen. Can I be completely honest? It says Black Girl Sunscreen. I am a black girl. However, I'm not the most melanated black girl. So I can't really tell you if this is working for me. Because, I mean, I love it. It's very moisturizing, which my dry skin loves. It's just, as far as the melanin aspect, I don't know if it's really doing anything for me. I need all the moisture I can get. I always look for the most hydrating products, the most hydrating ingredients. And lastly, for lips, I just use, baby, what our grandmas be using, Vaseline. Vaseline gets you right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you hear pitter patter, it's the dogs. Alright, let me just go let all that dry down for a couple more seconds. And whenever I do my makeup, y'all, I like to use this little mirror. Don't ask me where I got it from, because I don't know. I've been having it forever, so I don't remember where I got it from or anything like that. But I prefer a little mirror like this over a big mirror because I can see better. So first thing I do in my everyday makeup routine is brows. So I will take a spoolie. I'm just going to use the end of this e.l.f. brow pencil. This will come into play later. But I just like to take the spoolie side of this and just brush through my brows. And once I've brushed through that, I will then take a different brush. This is the brush that came with the e.l.f. brow lift. So this is the e.l.f. brow lift, and this is the brush that comes with it. Well, actually, I think it's a separate purchase. Also, I'm going to show y'all the inside of this Rare Beauty makeup bag, just in case you've never seen it before. Because I really like it. I think it's really, really functional. Because the problem with makeup bags is, like, they're not functional. Like, most of them are not functional. And I was always on the search for years to find the right makeup bag, and I finally found it, and I love it so much. Shout out to Selena Gomez for that. But anyways, like you saw, I dipped the spoolie in the brow lift, and then I'm just gonna go through and comb my brows upward. I try to get all the hairs to go in the same direction, but sometimes it don't always work out like that. And then I take this end of the brush, block my face out, and then this part is for you to just flatten it out. And that way, as you can see, it will stick. So as you can see, the brows are stuck. We have to wait for the brows to dry down. Because if I try to put on any brow product while this is still wet, it'll come out all muddy. So I just like to put some air on my brows so that way everything comes out good. I'm gonna let the rest of the brows air dry while I show y'all my makeup bag. So this is the Rare Beauty makeup bag. Like I said, it has a top pocket. This is where I keep my lashes, my fan, and my mirror right here. And then when you a powder puff just came out there, but when you open it, you can keep all your products at the bottom or your brushes at the top, or however you want to organize it. I like to keep like tools at the bottom, so like my eyelash curler, my beauty blender, I like to keep that at the bottom, and my products at the bottom, and put my brushes at the top, just because that makes the most sense to me. But girl, you can do whatever you want. It only has those 2 compartments, but it's so much better than just throwing all your makeup in one big pocket, basically. Okay, so next I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Instant Brow Pencil I just showed you, and this is in the color, is it neutral brown? Yeah, this is in the color neutral brown. And I use this as like a base, if you will, because I do use a brow pen, and I'm going to go in with that brow pen to fill in the sparse parts. So I take this and use it as like a base. Fun fact, I used to work at Ulta. So I used to, when I worked there, I always got my brows done for a discounted price. I don't even remember how much the discount was, to be honest. But, you know, that was a fun time. I actually liked like my coworkers and everything. I love working at Ulta. The only reason why I left Ulta was because I got a better job with better pay. So for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, this brow gives me so much trouble. Do y'all have a trouble brow? Because it's this one for me. Like, I don't know what it is about this brow, but it gives me so much grief. So much grief. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna now use the brow pen. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. In what color is this in? Espresso. And so I just take this and fill in the sparse parts. And this color, as you can see, it's a tad dark. But I will fix it. And I also like to take it and do the tail end of my brow. So then, again, I take the spoolie and brush it through. So to clean up the brows, I take this little brush. Now, I don't know where I got none of my brushes from, to be quite honest. Some of these brushes are Real Technique. Some of these are e.l.f. Some of these I've been having for a really long time. So I just don't know. But I like to take this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum in the shade Tan. I like to just take it on the back of my hand, and you don't even need a lot. Literally, that's it. Because this product goes a long way. And so I pick it up on here, and then I just trace it. Not trace it, I outline it. The goal is to make these brows look like sisters, not twins. While that is drying, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is in the shade 4. I know that all by heart, child. I love this stuff. I use it religiously. And I literally just take it on the applicator and just do what I gotta do. I forgot to put on primer. Can I mix my primer? I never do this. I swear to God, I never forget 2 steps. And I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Plus Niacinamide. So I'm gonna take this flat brush from Real Techniques. I actually started using a flat brush because of the Chinese girls on the Red Note. So here's the thing. As you can tell, I have small Asian type eyes, and I also have a round face. So when it came to using American or Western styles of makeup, it never worked for me. So I was always looking at Korean girls do their makeup, because I was into K-pop anyway. So I would just watch like Korean beauty videos. And then when Red Note got introduced, I started to watch Chinese girls do their makeup. And I'd see Chinese girls use a flat brush. Like they would take their foundation or cushion, whatever they use, because in Eastern cultures they mostly use cushions. So they would take that, put it on the back of their hand, paint it on with a flat brush, and then blend it out. And it just came out so seamless. And so ever since I saw that, I started doing that. And then when it comes to eye makeup, which I don't do very often these days, but when it comes to eye makeup, I apply it the way you see a lot of Asian girls apply it. And same thing for lashes and whatever. So, okay. Next, I take the purple of this NYX Corrector palette, and I put it underneath my eyes. And the reason I do that is because As you can tell, I have like gray circles. They're not necessarily dark, but they are gray. And I hate them. Like, they show up in my makeup, and I just don't like the way they look. So, and I was looking everywhere for anything that could combat it. Like, I tried red, I tried green, I think I tried yellow at one point, and nothing was working. Like, you could still always see my gray under eyes. And then I was like, wait, color theory exists. So I looked at the color wheel, and I was like, holy shit, I could have been using purple this whole time to combat the gray. And so that's what I've been doing. And I love it. I love it. This gets rid of those gray spots so well. Alright, so what I do now is, while my face is drying, I go back with this brush and I blend out the bottom concealer. And I will take a secondary brush, pick up a little bit of concealer, and do the rest of the lid. And I like to use a fluffy brush to kind of, because it is such a small area, the eyelid, at least for me, a real Techniques brush. Girl, it was probably from one of the sets. So I like to take this e.l.f. putty, upside down, e.l.f. putty bronzer. This is in Honey Drip. Honestly, this might be a little too light for me, flat eyeshadow brush. But I'm just gonna take this, and we're gonna take some of the bronzer, and we're gonna just apply it. Yeah, like you can, to me, it seems too light. Like, I just need it to be a tad darker. Like, not a lot, like a tad. And I do not contour. I don't know, it's just something, like, the older I got, I was like, I don't want to contour anymore, so I don't. Like, I just don't. And also, the older I got, the less makeup I wanted. Like, I know this is a lot, but child used to put on layers and layers and layers of makeup. Until I was like, yeah, I don't want all this makeup no more. I don't want to wear all of this. And I will also take the bronzer and put it in the crease of my eyes. Like that. And that's gonna dry down together, and you know, you'll see. And then whatever product I have left, I just kind of add it to the other places on my face. Alright, so we let that do its thing, and then, if this will close, I'm gonna take this Milani Cheek Kiss liquid blush in shade 130 Cheeky Coral, and it's going to be on a separate part of my hand because, to be quite honest, I don't love this applicator. This is not, that's why. This is not the vibe. I don't know what Milani was going through at the time, but this is not it. So apparently I'm going to take the little bit that fell on my finger, and this is a different flat eyeshadow brush, and that's where we're going to put it, all the way up to the temple. I like to bring my blush to the temple, and I also like neutral type blushes. I'm not really for a baby pink blush. That's not really my vibe. If it's yours, fantastic. I'll give you 14 of them right now. But it's just not for me. And I also like to put that on the outer third of my eye. And you're probably like, where is the foundation? I don't use foundation anymore. I now use skin tints. True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum in, Lord, this is like light medium. I want to say this is shade number 4.5. I will link it below. Everything will be linked to below. And so I take this also on the back of my hand. It comes like, as you can see, I didn't pick up a lot. Let me do this again. There we go. And then I will take that brush from earlier and put it wherever we did not put any other product. So right here, chin area, there, and a little bit on the forehead. Now, when it comes to the forehead, I like to trace it along the eyebrow because it'll carve out the eyebrow a little bit more at the top. So I'm gonna dry my face again just one more time to make sure everything is good and dry. I'm gonna take this concealer brush and then I'm gonna start blending out the concealer since it's been on my face the longest, or color corrector. You blend it out. And I like to tap to blend when it comes to concealer. And I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools brush and do my bronzer. And when you are doing things like bronzer, you always want to swipe up. And so I'll take another brush, like similar, like not as dense. As you can see, this one's more dense than this one. And that's when I'll do the blush. And I'll blend everything together that was on the eye. I will finish with this flat brush again and finish blending out the skin tint. So now again, I will take that mixed concealer, the Bare Liquid concealer, and I will go over it the purple concealer and just tap it on. And I like to tap, and occasionally I will swipe, but for the most part I'll tap, and as you can see, it'll do what it need to do. Like powder brush and just go over it. That way it blends better. And then you can also take this big brush and just, you know, dust very, very lightly. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the eyes real quick because we're going to let our face dry. So here is something that I learned from the Korean girls. Okay, so because I don't have lashes, as you can tell, they're really, really small. So you take a lash curler and you heat it up. Not for long. I'd say like, again, 10-15 seconds. Pull it off. And then curl your lashes. Now, the reason why you heat up your lash curler is because, as you can see, kind of, it might not pick it up, but it'll hold your curl better. Well, for people with shorter lashes, this works because we need as much length as possible. And then I take L'Oreal Telescopic. This is in waterproof black. So this is a little messy, just word of warning. Waterproof anything is messy. And then you just put on your mascara. And this is my lashes on, can you see, on the first coat, which is really good for my type of lash. Bronze with this NYX matte bronzer. This is in medium, and I'm going to use this angled brush. Can you see it? Yeah. And we are going to go over the parts that we bronzed earlier. And this actually has a mirror in it, so I can just use this. I like that we started using liquid and then going over it with powder, because it just, to me, it solidifies what we did. I don't know why we weren't doing that in 2016, because that's when I started doing makeup for real. Like, I'm sorry, not 2016. Was it 2016? I think it was 2016 when I started doing makeup for real, because that's when makeup, like, blew up, like, thanks to the beauty gurus and stuff. And so I know I put some on my nose, so I'm going to take the other side of this brush, and I'm going to go over the parts I did with my nose. But, yeah, like, I'm also going to, as you can see, put it up in my lid. I like having a liquid or a cream product and going over it with a powder. Like, that is, in my opinion, peak girlhood. peak girlhood. And then for powder blush, I have this Fit Me blush in, what color is this in? Coral. Coral. I'm actually going to use the brush that we use to blend our liquid in, and just, I like to grab a lot and then tap off the excess. That's just the 2016 in me. And we are just going to pat that on. What I did not do is take this blush and run it across my nose, because I had the putty the putty bronzer on. So of course it would have been all muddy had I done it that way. So, and this is actually another thing that I saw in Asian beauty before. This is pretty popular in America, like taking blush and putting it on your nose. But what they also do in Asia is they put blush on their chin, just to give it a little zhuzh. Okay, so we got those powders on. There's one more liquid that I need to put on, and that is a highlighting concealer. Because as you can see, I did not set my under eyes or the skin tint that I put on. So I just like to do a little dot here, down the nose, a little here, a little here. And as you can see, like, I don't even have to go back and dip my concealer in. Like, I literally, this is all I do. That's all I do. And then obviously we wait for that to dry down. But while we're waiting for that to dry down, we can go ahead and move to the lips. But actually, before we do the lips, I like to do my moles. I actually have real moles on my face. You probably can't see this one right here, or the one in my brow, but they're there. And so I just like to take this Makeup Revolution, oh child, the words them rubbed off. It's like a freckle pen, so I just like to take that and just enhance the moles that I have. And this is like This is always so tedious for me because I don't have a steady hand. This one I can be a little bit more, you know, free-handed with because it is so big. Okay, now we can move on to lips. So for lips, I do have NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. And honestly, this is the same color as my lips. So this probably does nothing, but I still like to put it because it does still serve as a guide of sorts. And my everyday lip color changes. But today, I'm feeling this NYX Fat Oil in that chic. Ooh, this is what I'm feeling today. I don't know about y'all, but I love me a dark vampy lip. Ooh, I live. And I mean all year round. Like, I live for a dark vampy lip all year round. I don't know. Don't ask me, cause I don't know. But I love it. And then, since this is like kind of dark for every day, I do like to put a little bit of this Rare Beauty lipstick in the shade Creative. And so I do like to put that in the center to kind of lighten it up a bit. And I like putting this on top of the lip oil. I don't know why, I just do. And then I take, you know, whatever lip oily product is on there. Okay, so now we are going to finish our concealer and we're going to blend it out. I'm going to take this brush again. Yeah. And we're going to blend out just a little bit of concealer that we have. And like I said, it's going to be a mix between tapping and swiping. For the final couple steps, I'm going to take a powder puff and the Halo Glow powder from e.l.f. And I'm going to take literally the tiniest bit, like literally just the corner of that powder puff. Like, literally, that's it. I'm even gonna put some on my hand here just to get a little bit of the excess off. And then we're gonna set under the eye. And then if you need to pick a little bit more up, set the other eye. And then when it comes to the rest of the face, I like to take a sponge like this, like a regular beauty sponge. And then I take the bottom of it. And this is dry, by the way, like I didn't do anything else to it. And I like to get what I highlighted. So the chin, center of the forehead, and then down the nose. And I could have done that with a powder puff, but I like this better because it'll get to the, in my mind, it gets to the areas better. I don't know. Can't explain it. And then that brush that we used to blend out the eyes with, we're going to take this Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And we're going to dip into it, tap off the excess, and literally all around the face, dust. And I'll even bring it a little bit below where everything is. And then lastly, everything is here. So we are going to spray our face. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And I'm not really a big fan of the mister on this, I'm not gonna lie. But it works, so. Yeah. And then I fan it in with my hands a little bit. I usually use a dry beauty blender, but because my beauty blender is wet for whatever reason, I'm going to use this dry powder puff, like clean dry powder puff. And I like to press in that setting spray. This is the final look. This is an everyday makeup routine. Like I said, I use it when I go sub. It is corporate baddie approved. There's a little bit of Asian beauty secrets in there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And it was kind of chatty too. I don't know if y'all like chatty makeup videos or what, but I enjoyed myself. Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like my vibe. Click the notification bell, share it with a friend. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.